Apple and Starbucks are also working together to provide you with free access to the iTunes Wi-Fi music store. When you enter a participating Starbucks location, your iPod Touch will automatically recognize the iTunes Store over Wi-Fi without connection fees or login required. The Now Playing service displays the name of the song playing in the store right at that very moment. If you like what you hear, you can buy and download it immediately. Each time a new song is played in Starbucks, the iTunes Store will keep your iPod Touch up to date, always displaying the current song that is playing. You can also see and buy the last 10 songs that were played in the Starbucks store. Starbucks is rolling this out to their stores in New York and Seattle in October, and the San Francisco Bay Area in November. Next year, they'll roll it out in Los Angeles in February and in Chicago in March. Check apple.com/Starbucks for rollout details. Music on iPod Touch not only sounds amazing, it looks amazing too. Album art pops off the large display, and just like in iTunes, CoverFlow lets you browse your entire music library by literally flipping through album cover art. To listen to music on iPod Touch, tap Music button. Notice the 5 buttons along the bottom. These let you navigate your music library by playlists, artists, songs, albums, and more. To scroll through the list of artists, drag your finger across the screen to scroll slowly, or flick it to scroll more quickly. You can also jump to a section of the artist list by tapping on a letter of the alphabet, or scrolling up and down along the right side. To select an artist, tap the artist's name. To play a song, tap the song title. Once the music is playing, it's easy to control the playback and volume from the multi-touch display. You can also bring up additional on-screen controls by tapping the album art. You can randomly shuffle your music by tapping the shuffle button, or repeat a song or playlist by tapping the repeat button. You can also quickly skip to any point in the song by dragging the playhead. And when you're done, just tap the album art again to hide these additional controls. When you're listening to an album and you'd like to see a list of all the songs on that album, just tap the List View button to flip the album art over, and there's the track list. Tap any song to play it. Then tap here to flip back to the album art. CoverFlow on iPod Touch lets you browse your entire music library visually, just like in iTunes. While using any of the music features, rotate iPod Touch 90 degrees. The display automatically switches to CoverFlow. Flick your finger left or right to find the album you want. Tap on any album to see its track list. Then tap on a song to play it. Then tap outside the track list to flip back to the album art. iPod Touch gives you even more ways to view your music library. Tap More, and you can browse music by genre or composer, and access other audio files such as audiobooks or podcasts. You can also personalize iPod Touch to display the buttons you use most. First, tap Edit. Then drag a button to the location you want. For example, if you listen to a lot of audiobooks and want to get to them faster, drag Audiobooks to replace songs. When you're listening to music on iPod Touch, you may want to turn off the display to conserve battery power. To do so, press the Sleep-Wake button. This way, you can continue to enjoy music through your headphones, but nothing will happen if you touch the screen. To turn on the iPod Touch display again, press the Home button, or the Sleep-Wake button, and then drag the slider to confirm. You can also press the Home button twice to bring up the on-screen controls to quickly pause the music or adjust the volume. To turn off iPod Touch completely, press and hold the Sleep-Wake button for a few seconds. Then drag the red slider to confirm. With its lightweight design and 3.5-inch widescreen display, iPod Touch is perfect for watching movies and TV shows wherever you go. To access movies, TV shows, music videos, and video podcasts, tap the Videos button. Here you'll see a list of all the video you've synced from your iTunes library. To watch a video, just tap it. Videos and movies play in landscape format, so rotate your iPod Touch to watch them. Double tap to see a video in theatrical widescreen. Double tap again for a full screen view. If you're watching a video and you'd like to display on-screen controls, tap once. Using the controls, you can pause or play, rewind or fast forward. The longer you hold rewind or fast forward, the faster you go. You can also jump to any point by dragging the playhead to a different position. Tap again to hide the on-screen controls. Photos look great on iPod Touch, and it's easy to sync them using iTunes on your Mac or PC. To view photos on iPod Touch, tap Photos. Here you'll see a list of all of the photo albums you've synced from iTunes. Let's take a look at some pictures from a recent trip. Tap any thumbnail to see the picture full screen. Flick left or right to scroll to the next image. If you come to a picture that was shot in landscape format, rotate iPod Touch and the photo will fill up the screen. And if you want to see your photos in even greater detail, zoom in by pinching out. Then move the image around by dragging it. Double tap to zoom back out. It's easy to set one of your photos as your wallpaper. Just tap the screen to bring up the on-screen controls, then tap here. Resize the photo by pinching, and move it by dragging with your finger. When you're done, tap Set Wallpaper. You can also put on your own photo slideshow, complete with transitions. To begin a slideshow, tap the screen once to bring up the on-screen controls. Then tap the play button and enjoy. It's that easy.
1, 2, 3, 4, tell me that you love me more. Sleepless, long nights, eyes with my youth.
With built-in Wi-Fi and Safari on iPod Touch, you have the internet at your fingertips, and web pages on iPod Touch look just like they do on your computer. From the home screen, tap the Safari button to launch the Safari web browser. You can use bookmarks to easily navigate to your favorite websites, and you can sync your bookmarks from your Mac or PC. To surf to a website using your bookmarks, tap the Bookmarks button, then tap on the name of the website. To zoom in, simply double tap. Safari enlarges the section you've chosen and fits it perfectly to the screen. To look around the page, just drag. And to zoom back out, just double tap again. To open an additional web page, tap here. Then tap New Page. Tap in the URL field to bring up the keyboard and enter a web address. Notice the convenient .com button on the keyboard. Then tap Go. Searching the internet is easy with Safari on iPod Touch. To begin a web search, tap in the URL field, then tap in the search field. Type in a word or phrase. Then tap Google. You can also use Yahoo Search on iPod Touch. You can view a web page in either portrait or landscape mode. Just rotate iPod Touch and the web page rotates too. YouTube has some of the most popular original content on the web. Thanks to the built-in Wi-Fi, you can wirelessly stream it to iPod Touch. To start exploring YouTube, tap the YouTube button. Along the bottom, you'll see 5 buttons that give you easy access to featured videos, most viewed, your personal bookmarks, a search tool, and more. If you find a video you like and want to bookmark it, it couldn't be easier. Tap once to bring up the on-screen controls, then tap here.